I'm not sure if I really bought the conflict between Ahsoka and Sabine.
Yeah,
Not not because it's not a real thing, but because like we really wasn't privy to seeing it. And they had to make this like struggle between them. And like I just don't know. Like for me, it's like I'm not really sure if that was even necessary. It's so much other stuff going on. I'm
right,
not sure if this like fabricated conflict was even
right.
necessary to the story when it resolves basically by the end of the second episode.
I think what it is too is that they never really explain what happened between them. It says that Ahsoka does say like, yo, I abandoned her, what I'm saying? Like, yo, when before the Clone Wars ended, I abandoned my master, and we saw what happened there. And she was like, I did the same thing to her. But we really don't know exactly what it was that made her abandon her. Was it maybe she felt that Sabine was just unteachable or whatever, and this and that? Because we've seen it, like I said, if you've seen Rebels, Sabine is very headstrong. Sabine was very, I'm not gonna say she came off unteachable until when Kanan was trying to train her with the dark saber, but
Yeah, very true.
that's because she had other underlying issues going on. So I wonder what underlying issues she had on there. Maybe it's because she felt guilty that you know Ezra is gone, and she might have felt like she could have stopped it or something like that. So it's I think they're going to further detail exactly what happened between those
Yeah,
two for
I hope
what
so.
happened. Yeah,
Because to me, it's just a trope that I
yeah,
don't really be liking sometimes. Like like women can't work together with other women,
right,
and that kind of gets played out. But like,
yeah,
hopefully they'll of course they are, because we're only two
uh-huh,
episodes in, so that's just
yeah,
from the information that I've been given.
yeah.
Want to
I,
talk about? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you a conflict I'm noticing, and it's kind of like and I noticed it at the end of the second episode. I think there is going to eventually be a conflict between Balin Skull and his apprentice,
Yeah,
because he's like, yo, so he was like, yo, Ahsoka Tano is coming, and he seems to know about Ahsoka more than what she knows about him, and he's like, she's coming, and I just want y'all to know that. And the Night Sister Worker was like, well, what do you see? Are you? And he's just like, hey, I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And you saw a little reservedness when he said that, and you saw like the apprentice look like what? Like kind of like you going soft type thing, master. You kind of going soft here, whatever. So I'm seeing some possible tension that could, come from that right there, because I don't know if they're because they haven't said whether or not they're Sith. They just said that
nah, nah.
they're
I
just
don't
not,
believe. Nah, I don't
and I
believe
don't
they
think they
are.
are. And they just
Even
said
in like
like,
the
we're not
promotional
Jedi.
stuff, they
Yeah,
haven't said that. I mean, and even the lightsabers, they're not red; they're
they're
orange.
orange. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
like a really deep orange, but it's
yeah,
not like Sith red.
yeah, they haven't made their lightsabers crystal, the kyber crystals bleed yet.
The only
So
person who got the red lightsaber is this random Inquisitor,
Inquisitor, right? And
Marok, who popped up
Murrock,
out of
like
nowhere. Who's
I
who's
I
who's
mean,
who's hanging with them too? So it's like just like this random assortment of Force
yeah,
users.
yeah,
After everything went down, was like, yo, we got to make our way in the galaxy, and they
yeah,
essentially just a bunch of mercenaries.
yeah. They mercs.
One thing that I did like too,
Uh huh.
so the fight between Ahsoka and the mercenary,
Uh huh.
he was like, all right, yo, let me get out of here.
Yeah. Right. Right. He was. He
And
was
then
like,
second,
uh huh.
they it was a good callback from the cartoon because his lightsaber, goes twirls around, and then
Uh huh.
instead of him flying on it, it just did an old trick where it boomerang back to him, and he caught it.
Yeah.
I was like, ah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Because
like that.
here's the thing. People know who Ahsoka Tano is, and let's make something perfectly clear. Ahsoka Tano, she ain't no punk. And
No,
and and, and here's the thing, and then you got some people that might be like, they're making Ahsoka Tano so powerful, this and that. People, I've said this in another episode one time before. Do y'all realize who the hell her master was? It was Anakin Skywalker. Her master was Anakin Skywalker. At the time, possibly the most powerful Jedi there was. Like, and the thing is, you see so much. Rosario Dawson is doing an amazing job being Ahsoka Tano, but also channeling some of that Anakin Skywalker in her demeanor, because Anakin was not a perfect master and he was headstrong in things, and you see that in her as well as dealing with, you know what I'm saying, dealing with this, because he was hard on her, just like she's hard on Sabine. Because you saw Hera said,